Previously on IQ, as the recovery team is taken out, the sweep team gets to them, only to find out that three survived. On the other hand, Daddies has been taken out by Muammar Sitman. The chip has been decrypted, and on it are the nuclear schematics. What is the target of the bomb? This is I and the Queen on the colors of love. What you can do? Well, do it for love. The vehicle drives and suddenly stopped at the front gate of the safe house. Curtis, Renee Walker, and Calligraph get out of the SUV and proceed into the compound. The driver stays behind the wheels. On the front door, Renee peeps through the window, then speaks to Curtis. It looks like no one is home. You have to break in. Immediately, Curtis proceeds to the back door as Calligraph engages the front door with the door openers, now in his hand. Seconds later, they walk in, and as they walk across the living room, guns on the ready, Curtis joins them, entering through the back door. They all move upstairs, and the bedroom is empty. No one is home. A dead end for them. They walk back into the SUV and drive back to the office. Meanwhile, Chronix leads the team away from the crash point, and on comms, he is heard. Zero team, this is rescue team, moving into your location. Now, on the watch out. Team leader, you read me? Loud and clear, Sergeant. Hurry up, we need to keep up with the hostage search. Copy that, sir, says Chronix as he walks over the rocks and goes out on comms. At the command base, Eric joins Morgan, Lulu, Akoth, and Chacha. Inspector John Mwaniki and Inspector Rose at the command tent. What the hell is happening, Morgan? Two tragedies in less than 24 hours? What is the status of the choppers? Asks Eric, as fumed as hell. The pilot is the only collateral. Collateral? That's what you want them all to become? It was a bad idea that you sent the trainees out, especially without my approval. I wasn't for it, and you know it. You damn well know that I wasn't for it. And I was clear about that. You overstepped your jurisdiction here by going direct to the president, Morgan. Sir, with all due respect, there were desperate times that called for desperate measures. On the multi-purpose screen, Lulu is making the link to White House. And when she presses the remote, President David Palmer appears on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, goes the president. What is this about, Eric? Sir, the Muammar situation back in the desert has heightened. His team has blown down a building on our boys, and recently they just shot down one of our bats that had flown down for rescue. Where is the search team now? The entire search team is dead, sir. Save 3. Damn it, Eric. How am I supposed to explain this to the press? Morgan, you told me you had control of things down there. This doesn't look like it, does it? It doesn't, sir. The event happened so fast. I take full responsibility for this. My resignation letter will be on your desk first thing tomorrow morning, sir. Right now, your resignation is not what I need. I just want you to clean your mess, says David, and ends the conference call. In the meantime, on the hill, Sergeant Teddy is seen. As he opens his mouth, he gets out the calf key he had picked from the stone house out of his tongue and hands it to Govi. Govi goes ahead to open his calves, and as Bahar remains with the calf on his left, Bahar grabs the guard Al-Qaeda in front of him and they roll together down the hill, just as Govi grabs the gun of the next guard and shoots him 5 times before he gets himself rolling down. Consequently, the wipeout team hears the gunshot, just as the rescue team is joining. They all start off and walk towards the direction of the gunshots. From our office, Nicki Minaj calls the White House. Mr. President, good morning, sir. Good morning, Madam Secretary. What can I do you for? Sir, I think the girl knows something about the dead Russian. She just had an exclusive with an Al Jazeera journalist, but Muammar tried to move on her. Muammar is dead. His second in command is in charge. then in that case you need to know that the team is in possession of a nuclear weapon. What? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? I'm telling you now. Well, I just got the news myself a few moments ago. Who told you all this? My source inside the Al Jazeera? Okay, well then, Madam Secretary, thank you for letting me know. Meanwhile, Yana drives to the cemetery just as the father's body is being undertaken. She waits until the funeral is done. Then walks to the grave with the flowers. The hijab is on and in the SUV Curtis is with his partner Renee Walker. What should we do with her? Just let her mourn her father in peace. To hell with the pieces today, says Renee Walker, then drives the GMC out of the driveway of the cemetery. At that time, Ezekiel Otiato is seen back in the camp, walks in and reports to his next in command, Joseph Otiato. Sir, we are done with the first phase of the training on the trainees that stayed back. How should we proceed, sir? Asks Ezekiel. Sit tight and wait for the next chain of command, says Joseph, as Ezekiel salutes and walks out of the tent. Yana, on the other hand, has driven off the cemetery driveway and is now flipping her eyes between the map on the clipper over the dashboard as the Discovery cruises off the highway, swiftly approaching the desert sands. On the hill, August's men make a run down the hill. At that time, Nyambura is seen among the hostages team. She gets a knife out of a boot and stabs her handle by the backside of his knees. As he releases his gun, she takes it and points to August. Tell your men to put down their weapons. As they put down their weapons, Sergeant Teddy opens the navy cuffs and takes August into custody. Just as Sensor and his team get to the rolled team down the hill, they neutralize their pursuers, and as Simba pounces on Govi, wrestles him down. Not him, Simba, says Sensor, as the dog gets to Govi. Baha is seen returning from where he has run far up ahead. Who are you people? Asks Baha. We are the people who have been sent to rescue your asses. How dare you speak to me that way? Asks Govi, holding Sensor by his collar. Get your filthy hands off me. We just lost an entire troop coming after you for your own fucking mistake. Maybe if you had guarded your camp well, we will not be in this situation in the first place. Command base, we have the hostages group. As he speaks, Morgan is looking at the team walking towards him. Morgan Freeman, you are hereby court-martialed for conspiring to commit treason against the Commander-in-Chief of the United States of America. At the east wing of the White House, Noah is on phone. Move in on him. Now. Understood, General. Answers. Sucre. Consequently, Yana parks the Discovery behind the rock, picks up the map, then climbs up the rock with the binoculars. She zooms in on the training camp, and Ezekiel Otiato can be seen at the camp's canteen. He walks to the Coca-Cola fridge, opens it, and gets out a cold Coke. Then Yana folds the pair of binoculars and starts walking towards the camp. Meanwhile, the press has arranged for a press meeting with the president, just as Maureen Kingsley says, "Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States. Mr. President, my name is Kamene Goro from the Al Jazeera. What do you have to say about the kidnapping or the kidnapped Navy SEAL members and the trainees that your administration has going after them?" Asks Kamene. Well, that is a matter of national security, and I cannot say anything on a national television, lest I put the lives of the team in question at jeopardy. As the press meeting continues, Renee Walker and her partners are seen before the Samsung television at the FBI office Dubai wing. I think I know that journalist. She's based here in Dubai, right? Yeah, I think I have seen her too. Goes Curtis.